Guys, hello and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about ISTJ's personality, the duty fulfiller. So, who are they? And let's basically get to know and get a little glimpse on their personality. So, those people are known for their reliability, practicality, and dedication to structure. Understanding their strengths and weaknesses is crucial for effective communication and collaboration. So, ISTJ's cognitive functions. Introverted sensing, right? Relies on past experiences. They have a really good sensing of their internal body, how they sense internally if there is, like any pain, any discomfort. That's very important to them. Extroverted thinking organizes and structures external tasks efficiently. External thinking is like the planner, planning ahead. Introverted feeling develops personal values quietly. They rely on inner values more and how they feel inside. Extroverted intuition is the least and the inferior function, which is new ideas, generating ideas, embracing the unknown, spontaneity, and all these beautiful things. So let's take a deeper look onto this. So basically, they value structure and consistency, relying on their introverted sensing. Extroverted thinking means that they organize tasks, productivity, objective logic. Objective logic. Remember, if they are ISTJ, they can hurt you because they don't operate by emotions, they operate by logic. They can be detached and they can seem cold. So, introverted feeling means that they are loyal to those they care about, and extroverted intuition, so um, yeah, they like brainstorming ideas, generating new ideas. That they may not see it. They may not see the link. ISTJ's shadow function, the unseen side. Extroverted sensing. These functions arise when they experience stress. So they struggle with immediate sensory engagement, right? Extroverted sensing basically means that when they are stressed, they begin to eat sweets, maybe get a tattoo, maybe have this adrenaline rush. They would become to love adrenaline. They would basically they become hedonists in sort of say when they're stressed, they can do the hedonistic things to uh, to fulfill their sensational shadow under stress. It may be unconscious. Beware of that. Introverted thinking, overly self-critical. Yes, they can criticize themselves and as well as analyzing things internally, having this aha moment, he is this guy, he is this guy, and criticizing others as well internally, seeing their discrepancies and downside. Everyone has, like ups and downs, everyone has good sides, bad sides, so they can focus on bad sides. Extroverted feeling is a tertiary function. It's not developed, but it can get out as discomfort with emotional expression. They may really become caring about what other people think. They may become reliant on the harmony, like they would really want to sustain harmony with other people. But on the negative side, they may try to destructively, destroy harmony. It depends on their growth. Introverted intuition, stress manifests as paranoia. So they become paranoid. Ideal careers for ISTJs: law enforcement, clear rules, structured environment. Accounting and finance, detail oriented task, logical analysis. Engineering, practical problem solving, technical expertise. Healthcare, helping others, following protocols. And the last thing is operational management. So, organizing processes, logistics efficiently. ISTJ's strength: a foundation of success, reliable and dependable. They commit to duties. Organized and structured, they maintain order and systems. Detail oriented, spot errors others overlook. Hardworking and disciplined, excel at following procedures and pragmatic and practical decisions based on reality. Why is that? That is because they have their sensing, their senses. They have their, like, their eyes work well. They are attentive to details. They have this link to memory. They go by the beaten path. They are very grounded. They can see the minute details, and that's why they are very strong at it, because they also are logical. They operate by head, like more logical, like sort of ChatGPT, let's say, right? Logic, and plus this ability, like the sensory ability, relying on facts, minute detail stuff, and being a judger, basically making fast conclusions, making fast decisions, executing fast, especially if they're introvert. Basically, that's a real go-to. ISTJ's weaknesses: areas for growth, reluctant to change because of the intuition, overly focused on the rules, can struggle with flexibility, emotionally reserved, finds it hard to express feelings because they're introvert. Yeah. Critical of others, may judge others who don't meet their standards rationally, objectively. No empathy. Workaholic tendencies, overcommit to responsibilities, risking burnout. ISTJ's linguistic patterns, sleight of mouth. Meta model, precision. Meta model is a very powerful linguistic pattern, specific language, concrete details. So, yeah, when you have an argument with them, when you try to prove your point, use examples, and also be very confident in your position. Don't back up. If you are confident, if you know what you're talking about, just, like, commit to it. If they say you are wrong, you can tell them, hey, you may think that I'm wrong because you have not educated yourself enough. You still don't care. Like, you are bulletproof. They try to, they try to prove you wrong, but you tell them, like, I think you've seen this interview where Andrew Tate tells Pierce, he tells him, if you can't understand, if you can't see that if you don't see that vaccines are a scam, it's because your superiors don't allow you to, right? I'm still right, and it's because you're either dumb, or it's either you play dumb, it's either you have not educated yourself enough, but this is the fact. It's often the case when people say, when you grow up, you will remember my words, like, you will remember that I was right. Part of it may be true, but it can also work as a self-destructive virus in your head, so that, like, by time if you believe what they say, their words will be proven right. If you believe what they say, if you don't believe what they say, it will not manifest, it will not be true. Cause and effect. So if you talk to them about any situation, use the pattern of consequence. If I do this, in the long term, this will happen. If you behave this way, in the long run, if you behave logically, devoid of emotions, people will run away from you. Like, you can't be very harsh this way too much, too often. The next thing is chunking down. When there is a big task, you chunk it down, and you let them know that, yeah, hey, let's go by step one, step two, step three. Like, let's go by mini details. Let's not overwhelm ourselves with objective speech. Let's go and concretely, and tell me exactly how is it good or bad. Reframing. So reframing means redefine. For example, people say, "Hey, that's not hounding people. That's actually calling them and texting them. It's like a salesperson. That's good. We are helping them. We're not hounding them." You redefine. So you use this linguistic pattern to communicate to them. Consensus frame, shared values, collective good. Like I said, when you speak to them from a perspective of value. Companies, goodwill, family, country, government, stuff like that. Summary. So, you can take a look at their strengths. Um, you know, the last thing is